Thank you for joining us this evening. It's our pleasure to welcome our graduating students, their family and friends, faculty, the Board of Trustees, the administration, and guests to the Hutchinson Community College May 2026 Practical Nursing Program pinning ceremony. At the close of the ceremony, we will ask that you please allow the graduates and faculty to exit the theater before moving about. And to further honor our graduates, we encourage everyone to join us for a reception immediately following the ceremony held in the Gallery Theater, which is just across the hall. In closing, the rest of the faculty and I want to personally offer our congratulations to these amazing, no longer our students, but our colleagues. Now it is my privilege to introduce the class speaker for this evening, Sydney Coulis.
Good evening, family, friends, faculties, ladies, and Reese. I do have to joke with him a little bit because it did, in fact, take him an entire semester to learn our names, but it's okay. He became like our brother, so it's fine. I'm actually terrified right now because if you really know me, public speaking is not a thing that I do. It's actually my worst fear. But if you get me in a group of 12 people and spend that amount of time with them, I'm never gonna shut up. So I guess that's what got me up here. The prompt was to make this motivational and inspirational, so we'll see how I did on that. But if my voice cracks or I mess up a word, no, I didn't. I have, in fact, rewritten this speech about 16 million times, so I'm tired of thinking about it, so we're just gonna get it over with. Nursing school can feel awful sometimes, like imposter syndrome is your full-time roommate, especially when you're walking into class on 3 hours of sleep, fueled by caffeine, about to take a test over nothing you studied for, and everyone's favorite type of question, select all that apply, or what is the most correct choice? Most of us are CNAs or were CNAs working in long-term care and have been since the ripe age of 16 or 17. People categorize us as glorified butt wipers, but they've never done post-mortem care, heard the death rattle, or held the hand of someone begging God to take their pain away, or watched someone cry and apologize over and over because they cannot help themselves. Those things stay with you and literally change your brain chemistry, and it's been a true honor to get to do that. But now we have an even deeper knowledge and meaning to what we do and have an even deeper responsibility and role in our patients' lives. All that to say is most people lose sight of where they came from. So don't forget where you started and how far you've come. As Loki says, we are burdened with glorious purpose. And yes, burdened is the right word, because while we have a passion for what we do, we love it, and it's exciting and meaningful and fulfilling, it can also be heavy, lonely, and exhausting, which brings me to my next point. Care for yourselves as deep as you care for others. This profession is the only profession that prepares you to be exhausted before you've started. So take care of yourselves. Compassion fatigue is real and burnout is real, i.e. the last 2 weeks of class. You're allowed to say no to things that drain you, and you're allowed to walk away from people who make you feel small. You're allowed to choose peace over pleasing everybody. You're not here to live up to anyone's expectations. You owe the world and your patients your authenticity. Never live a life that's not unapologetically your own. Lean on one another, protect your mental health, celebrate small victories, ask for help. Remember that strength is not measured by how much you suffer alone. I bet if someone asked any of us how nursing school was, we would have said it was hard, but we made it through. But if you asked on a deeper level, we'd say it was the hardest thing we've ever done. It's 0 sleep, early hours, tears, and stress so high it made you physically ill. It's showing up for work and helping others when you can't show up for yourselves. Feeling guilty, having little to no time for your friends or family, but it also has shown us perseverance and willingness to reach our dreams. Each of us has a story on how we arrived here today. For some, it was a lifelong dream. For others, it was a second career. Some balanced jobs, children, financial strain, and self-doubt. All of us face moments when quitting felt easier than continuing, but you continued. Tonight is more than a ceremony, it's a crossing. It is the moment when students become nurses, not just by degree, but by identity. Nursing is not simply a profession, it is a calling that traces its modern roots to pioneers like Florence Nightingale, Clara Barton, and Mary Eliza Mahoney, who broke barriers so that nursing could be more inclusive and stronger because of it. Although, I don't really remember reading anything about them doing ATI for hours on end, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But now the calling lives in you. You learn to hear what isn't spoken, and you learn to see what others might miss. You learn that monitors show numbers, but a patient shows humanity. We also learn not to trust certain things. If you get it, you get it. We practice skills until our hands remembered what our minds once struggled to grasp. We discovered that critical thinking is not just about passing exams, it's about protecting lives. We learned that teamwork is not optional, it's survival. Nursing holds both. Here's what makes your role extraordinary. In moments that are the worst day of someone's life, you'll be the calm in their chaos. You'll be hope wrapped in scrubs. Patients may forget the medications you administered, and they're definitely not gonna remember the labs that you monitored, but they will remember how you made them feel. They will remember the nurse who stayed a little bit longer, the nurse who listened, the nurse who explained one more time, and the nurse who treated them as a person, not as a diagnosis. That nurse will be you. As you move forward, you will enter a profession that is both demanding, sometimes cruel, but also beautiful and complex. Healthcare is changing rapidly, technology is evolving, systems will be strained, and there will be days when you feel overwhelmed. There will be days when you question yourself, and on those days, remember this: you earned this. Nobody did it for you, you did it. You were meant to be in this profession. You would not have the passion if it wasn't in you. This pin represents more than competency. It represents character. It symbolizes resilience, integrity, advocacy, and compassion. It is not a promise of perfection, but of commitment. You will comfort those who feel alone, and sometimes you'll sit in silence because sometimes silence speaks louder than any words. Never underestimate the power of your presence. There's a unique privilege in nursing. You are invited into moments that are sacred. You witness vulnerability in the most raw form. Ever since I discovered my love for healthcare, I also discovered my why. It is the basic human right to be taken care of in your utmost vulnerable form, whether you're taking your first breath or your last, whether your gender, age, sexuality, socioeconomic status, you deserve care that is designed to fit your individuality, and that makes you feel heard and safe, and that is rooted in compassion and advocacy, especially when they cannot use their own voice. This may all sound like common sense, but if you've worked in healthcare, you know it's not always reality. Remember your why you started, why you keep doing it day in and day out, and never lose that. I want to dedicate this little piece of my speech to the woman who made me, my mom. I'm sure she's out there somewhere. Before I really understood nursing, I understood you. I understood your long nights, your tired eyes, your quiet strength, and the way you gave pieces of your heart to strangers every single day. That's the kind of person I wanted to be, following you around in my little pink scrubs, telling everybody I wanted to be just like you. And now I finally am, Mom. I'm just like you. When we leave here, the world will call us nurses. That word carries trust. Surveys year after year rank nurses among the most trusted professionals. That trust is sacred. Guard it and honor it. There will be moments that remind you exactly why you chose this path. The patient who walks again, the family who thanks you through tears, and the colleague who say, I'm glad you're here. In those moments, you will understand something profound. Nursing is not about being a hero, it's about being human. I challenge you to carry 3 things forward. First, humility. Medicine evolves. Stay curious and stay teachable. Second, courage. Speak up, stand firm, and protect your patients. Third, heart. Never let the routine dull your empathy. Years from now, you may not remember every exam score or every clinical rotation, but you will remember this feeling: the pride, the relief, the sense of becoming. When the days are long and the nights are longer, may you look at that small pen and remember this moment, this promise, the extraordinary calling you have chosen. Congratulations, guys, you did it. You actually did it. You're sitting in those chairs in your white scrubs. Your patients, past, present, and future, are fortunate to have you. I'll leave you with this last quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. It ends with, to know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, that is to have succeeded. Thank you.
Graduates, the pin that you will be presented with this evening is unique to our program, symbolizing an official welcome into the incredibly rewarding profession of nursing. It is gold and octagon in shape with a lamp and a pair of hands at the center, resting on royal blue and circled in red. This pin is your connection to not only our nursing program, but to all other nurses who have come before you. It is a reminder of the history of nursing. The lamp represents Florence Nightingale. The pair of hands signify the holistic care you will provide for your patient's mind, body, and spirit. And while blue and red are the HCC colors, they also carry their own meaning. Blue symbolizes wisdom and depth of understanding, while red calls us to action. I can't think of a more fitting design for the pin we present to you. As you continue your journey into the profession of nursing, keep this pin close as a reminder that you are not alone. We are excited to see what your future holds and the impact that you will have on the profession of nursing.
Maria Andrade Estrada. I want to thank my family and my boyfriend for always supporting me and reminding me that God put this dream in my heart for a reason. This achievement, the first of many, is dedicated to my parents for every sacrifice poured out so that I could achieve my dreams and one day have the opportunity to give them the entire world. This is for you, because you'll always be my root. I will always be the daughter of immigrants in every lifetime. Thank God, yes, it was possible.
Kelly Doan. To my family and friends, thank you for loving me through the hardest version of myself. My biggest thank you is to my children. You guys gave up so much this year so that I could chase my dream. There were days I was tired, stressed, and not fully there, and you still chose me every single time. This pin isn't just mine, it's yours. Every sacrifice I made was for you, so that we can have a better life. I hope one day you understand how much you saved me just by loving me. And to my grandma, you are my why, you are the reason I started this. You showed me what it means to care for people, to be strong, to keep going. And when I almost lost you this year, it broke me in a way I can't even explain, but it also reminded me why this matters so much. I needed to finish this for you, and I'm just really proud that I did not give up. Thank you.
Jacqueline Garcia. Tonight isn't just about becoming a nurse. It's about a little girl with a dream, a big dream, finally living her moment. I am the daughter of immigrant parents who came with nothing but faith and courage, and everything I am is because of them. This pin represents their bravery, their sacrifices, and the life they dreamed of. To Jose, my siblings, and the rest of my support system, thank you for lifting me up when I doubted myself and for seeing something in me when I thought I wasn't capable of becoming a nurse. And to my angel in heaven watching over me, this achievement is also for you.
Kiana Jones. I would like to thank everyone who has loved and supported me through this journey of becoming a nurse. Thank you to my family, friends, and my peers, but most importantly, thank you, God. With you, all things are possible.
Ashley Kane. My parents, grandparents, roommates, and so many other friends have been my greatest supporters this year. I want to say thank you for the constant encouragement, prayers, and belief in me. It has carried me through both the challenges and the victories of this year. I cannot fully express the depth of love and gratitude I have for all of you.
Sydney Koulis. Thank you to my two best friends, Tucker and Brooken, for always encouraging me to follow my dreams. To my mom and stepmoms for giving me an amazing example of nursing, and Hosier for getting me through all my crash outs. Most importantly, to my residents and patients, past, present, and future, thank you for letting me take care of you.
Michaela Pangburn. This is to be brief, and I already feel tearful. I do not think there is enough words or the number of times I can say thank you to my wonderful husband. Brandon, thank you for standing by me while I went back to school. Your patience, encouragement, and belief in me made all the difference. You had to give up your job, your free time, and your mental well-being to stay home with the kids so I can go back to school and work full-time. Mom, Dad, Annette, Craig, and the rest of my family, I thank you all for the support and words of wisdom to keep me going throughout this school year. Thank you to my two wonderful kids for being the reason I even decided to go back to school.
Brittany Pickney. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me get through nursing school. Mom, thank you for always stepping up for me and my kids. Thank you for loving them like your own and always being there without hesitation. Dad, thank you for covering the finances when I needed it most and making sure we were taken care of. Your support gave me peace of mind during some of my most stressful times. To my beautiful babies, thank you for being so patient with me and for loving me through the long nights, busy days, and tired moments. You are my biggest motivation, and everything I've done has been for you. Because of all of you, I was able to keep going even when things felt overwhelming. I love you more than any words can say. Thank you for believing in me, supporting me, and never giving up on me.
Jacqueline Studebaker. Thank you to my mom and my fiance for supporting me and taking care of me throughout nursing school. The late nights, stress, and moments of doubt were so much easier to get through because of your love, your patience, and encouragement. You believed in me when I felt overwhelmed, and that gave me the strength to keep going. I couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you to all the instructors for your incredible mentorship. You challenged me to be the best and taught me that nursing is as much about the heart as it is about the science. I'm deeply grateful for the wisdom you passed down and for believing I could make it to this stage.
Deborah Salinas. Thank you to my mom and dad for supporting my decision to make a career change and being willing to help me out when I hit a deer and then later when my engine blew up in my car. Thank you to my best friend Erin for being willing to deal with my silence when I got busy and overwhelmed between working and going to school full-time, watching the crazy amounts of TikToks I've sent to you over the last 9 months and keeping me humble throughout. Thanks to my nieces and nephews for providing me inspiration to keep on working hard. Finally, thank you to my job for working around my school schedule.
Reese Unruh. I would like to thank Stan, Gaynell, my mom and dad, my sister Tasia, and my brother Dylan with his wife Savannah. And last but certainly most important, I would like to thank my dog Zoe.
Olivia Villalobos. I want to thank my family and my friends who helped me through this journey of becoming a nurse. Thank you for believing in me even when I doubted myself. I am beyond grateful to have a family like you.
We're going to read the Florence Nightingale Pledge. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will do all in my power to make and maintain the highest standards and practices of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my calling. I will assist the physicians in this work and will devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, and my community. I will endeavor to fulfill my rights and privileges as a good citizen and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others in safeguarding and providing for the health and happiness of mankind. And then I'll have the honor guard stand with me. We are the Hutchinson Nurses Honor Guards, here to honor the Hutchinson Community College of Nursing class of 2026, the Nightingale Tribute. We carry a Nightingale lamp. The lamp is a symbol of all that Florence Nightingale stood for: comfort, kindness, gentleness, courage, and unwavering duty. May your light shine endlessly, just as the light of the lamp has in the past, so it does in the present and will continue to do so into the future. Nursing is a calling, a lifestyle, a way of living. You will not be remembered by your years as a nurse, but by the differences you made in people's lives during those years, by special moments when you were there. When a calming, quiet presence was needed, you will be there. In the excitement and miracle of birth or the mystery and loss of life, you will be there. When a silenced glance could uplift a patient, family member, or friend, you will be there. At those times when the unexplainable needs to be explained, you will be there. When the situation demands a swift foot and a sharp mind, you will be there. When a gentle touch, a firm push, or an encouraging word is needed, you will be there. In choosing the best one from a family's thank you box of chocolates, you will be there. To witness humanity in good times and bad, without judgment, you will be there. To embrace the woes of the world and offer hope, you will be there. And now it is time to answer the call to duty. You are there. Graduate nurses, we honor you this day and welcome you as our new colleagues. Class of 2026, please report to duty.
Good evening. Okay, class of 94, it's been a blessing to be your advisor over the last 9 months. And as your advisor during the pinning ceremony, we do honor 2 students who we believe will do an exceptional job carrying out the mission and the philosophy of the practical nursing program. The first award is for outstanding student. This award was developed to encourage student participation in the program governance. This student must demonstrate exceptional knowledge, skills, and abilities to practice safely and effectively, as evidenced by maintaining a 3.0 or higher GPA throughout the nursing program. And above all, they must possess strong leadership skills through the participation of the PM program committee and maintain a positive attitude. The selection of a qualified student is done by voting from the entire class. And when discussing the student, the faculty said that this particular student was a quiet supporter, soft-spoken cheerleader, a leader of others, and always willing to lend a helping hand. This student is very kind, caring, and maintains a positive attitude and had a smile for everyone. Please join me in congratulating Jacqueline Studebanker. Our second award is for the academic scholar. This award is given to the student that has maintained the highest grade percentage average while in the nursing program. for the practical nursing program. This individual maintained a 4.0 during all nursing courses, which is not an easy job to do. So please join me in congratulating this year's academic scholar, Reese Unruh. Yay!
As a reminder to our guests, please join us for refreshments in the Gallery Theater following the recessional. I now present the Hutchinson Community College Practical Nursing class of May 2026.